Thousands. So he's a bit more of a connoisseur. You know, you can sort of sense that. Almost like when I start working on like, he needs it pretty deep, otherwise he's going to complain, whinge and carry on, and it's just too light for him. He's one of those, he's that kind of guy. Okay, so now we're starting to come in, and I can even do things like this where I turn here so I can get into this band a little bit deeper. And again, just caressing very lightly.
So is that the ITB?
No, that's more along here.
That's the other one.
Yeah. This is across the top.
Is that the one?
Stomach meridian.
Iliotibial bands and onwards. That's usually always really sensitive.
Yeah.
Especially
You haven't gone there.
Yeah, I mean, I worked on that one, yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Again, on somebody that wants it really deep, we could work like this. But again, with him, I'm just going to go ever so light with this move. If you're working on me or somebody, I like it quite firm, so you have to use your elbow guided through there.
Thanks for not demonstrating that one.
What's that?
Thanks for not demonstrating it.
That's okay. Okay, so then what we're going to do is, again, now I'm going to work the what we call the ITB. I'm going to come from this point, and I'm going to be working along this band that comes here. And you can see it coming right through the side of his knee here. Again, here, that's the one that continues up into his hip, so we can't really get access to his hip from this position. We use either a side position, which I'll show you, or the back, and I already showed you that. Okay, so but I'm just, while he's in this position, I'm just going to, again, just gently apply a bit of pressure through here, just so he feels it, becomes aware of that tension there. He really likes my hammer. And then just caressing along the edge of his foot and following that around through here. It's a bit tight, you can see how it wants to throw me off a bit. And again, see how I'm just not using too much, I'm just using enough where he's not tightening up against me. Here I'm just using, because I'm warming him up, you can see he's still able to breathe into it. He's on that edge, it's near his edge of like, that's too much, but it's not quite too much. I can also come down here and just hold this area. And don't worry, you're not going to catch on to a lot of this stuff on the first day. It's just a case of getting in there, experiencing it, feeling it. It's going to be like filling in the whole puzzle. And not only that, then you might, if you just learned on him, I'm just showing you how to massage him. It's quite different than massaging everybody else. And that's why every day I'll do a demo. One day you'll think, oh, Brandon massages people really hard, and the next day you'll see I massage really gently. And I work more than got some eye problems there? Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Okay, so these are very important areas. Again, these are a little bit more tricky too. Some of this stuff you're only going to learn when you feel it. You're going to learn the importance of it when you actually have it done to you and you go, wow, I can really feel that. What's that for? And then you look out and you go, oh, that's that. And then you gradually piece it together. Okay, so as I say, there's 3 ways we're going to piece this puzzle together. Seeing it done, having it done, and doing it. Once I've warmed him up gently through the legs, which I haven't quite done enough of yet, you can see he's really enjoying it. There's already a bit of energy starting to move there. These are some of the most, when we talk about like chi releasing in the body, these are some of the most powerful points. I haven't done them yet, but they can get all this moving, which then people can feel that rush of energy. I don't know if I mentioned, people can get what we call tepny, where all the energy that chi moves in their body comes up into their hands. First of all, they experience like a tingling in their hands, and then their hands can go into like a cramp as all the chi starts to go in there. With this sort of gentle work, you might just only have a little tinge of that right now.
I've already had it when you worked on my back.
Okay, good. Okay, well, as I say, yeah. So again, we're just warming him up a little bit. Once we've warmed him up, then we can get into these points here, which are very nice points. For a lot of people, they're an acquired taste, especially as we start to move like this. Yeah.
Is it related to,
Yeah.
to the liver?
On this side, yes. Yeah. Bit of repressed anger might come up, don't worry about it.
Thanks.
Scream it out.
God.
Some people do find these a little bit uncomfortable.
I don't know why.
Yeah. But again, we just want to do it the gentle way rather than using. For people that like it deeper, we would use it like this, where we get into it. Yeah, but with, yeah, we'll just keep it.
That's a...
Yeah. Nice move. Very effective. Can get a lot of energy moving in the body.
It's hard.
You feel a bit of heat in your head. This is also what we call the gentle shake, where we just hold it and just shake it. It's a nice move again. Bit of an acquired taste.
7 years.
Is that abdominal pressure point or is it on the band?
Yeah, it's on the the pressure point on the band. It's just in there. We just gently move
It's both sides.
it. Yeah, it's supposed. It's not just
Oh.
there. It's there.
It's
And
inside.
yeah. Any other questions? Yeah.
No more questions. Let's go on.
Can we see that again?
Can you possibly go on questions without this? So you can see sometimes I do it at different angles as well if I feel it tight. And nice to really straighten out the leg. You can really, as he wants it a bit deeper, you can just slide in there a little deeper.
It's so slow.
You're quite tight.
Keep breathing.
These are very powerful moves to get rid of that deep-seated tension in his legs.
That's
But
also,
again, because he's new to it, we're just going easy on him.
that's also releases a lot of toxins too. Those
Definitely.
points.
Most of the points that release a lot of tension will release toxins, because toxins hide where there's tension. See how his legs started to let go now? Took a little bit of what we call gentle persuasion. All right, have a feel. See if you can feel any difference now between this knee here and this one. This was the tighter one. Remember his right side was way tighter than his left? Yeah. But this is just like I said, we're just warming him up a little bit, getting him a bit used to it. Going through a little bit of... You should feel that this one now. See,
What's on that again?
see how it's essentially on that side.
Starts with a B.
Yeah. On this side.
I need to get the title. Oh god.
It's fun massaging people. I think it's a career that you enjoy, you know? Yeah.
This is really tight.
What's that?
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, yeah.
That's
But so I'm just wanting to warm him up,
Yeah.
It's always.
get him a bit used to it.
Okay,
Yeah, I thought just by signing up that would have gone. Attention there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just a little bit warmed up right now, you know? We're just warming him up. And now see if you can feel how that's not quite as tight as what it was. It's not as, see how he's not even making any sort of strange facial movements or anything? That's because we've reduced that tension. Everybody would have a feel? It's not loose, but it should be looser. Not quite as jumping out at you. And he's just more like, he's sort of given up anyway, but yeah.
The lines are good, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I still want to leave.
You can, look, if you need to go, go.
Yeah,
We can
Aggressive.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, that's it.
Oh,
You feel it's a bit looser? Yeah. All right, you need to go? You
I will go.
Yeah, you go, just so you can relax.
Yeah.
So how do you communicate with your client while they're experiencing all of that? How would you be
Depends on
telling
the person.
them what you're doing and why you're doing it?
Usually, yeah, I usually tell them as much as I can.
You slide it
I
in
usually-
between the screens.
That's it, yeah. I find personally getting people laughing helps them to release better too.
Yeah.
It makes people, laughter usually makes people breathe deeper. So I often do sort of throw in a few little things to help them laugh a bit.
Do you laugh when they scream?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Just so they feel better, you
I
know?
thought you might.
Yeah. And I get a really deep belly laugh, yeah. And a very funny look on my face. It takes a certain person to be a good massage therapist, you know? Sadist, yeah. Bring out your inner sadist, of course.
Maybe we can get someone around.
So we'll just wait for him to come back.